Tadarius Thomas and Cedric Alexander, or Caprice Coleman rather. Earlier today it was Tadarius and Caprice who won the coin flip, and so they start off. All right, so back to the point at hand. Not only are you handling legal affairs, I guess now with Steve Carino, but of course you also have R.D. Evans and his business to attend to.
Now, again, I hate to drift too far from Steve Carino's play because I feel like I'm repeating myself and it's just not getting through to you at all. But if I had my druthers, of course, the barrister R.D. Evans would be here tonight in Baltimore. In fact, he would be in this match tonight in Baltimore. Now, I'm not saying who I would necessarily replace. I wouldn't go that far.
But you'd like to see him in there. I mean, after everything this man has been through, I mean,
everything he's accomplished, yes.
Now, that notwithstanding, his wrestling resume, I don't think is quite on par with his legal acumen, but nevertheless, I mean, he's gotten his fingers broken twice now.
Twice. It's a whole hand now.
Yeah, it is. Wait a minute, shoulders down. Could be a quick end to this one. Watch out, Gino. They're right on top of you.
And yet, he keeps fighting. He should be here, but he's recovering once again, rehabilitating.
Do you think at some point maybe discretion be the better part of valor, and he just heal up? He just maybe take a step away from this?
No, he's on a roll right now.
Antonio Thomas tagged in. Boy, he is in great shape, as always. Be competing overseas very soon. He's been recently competing in Europe, in Italy, through Portugal, back in his home base, New England area, and is tireless in the gym, but man, so is Roderick Strong.
So is R.D. Evans. That's exactly what we were talking about. He's rehabilitating his injury, and he's training. He's changed his entire training regimen. He, like I said, I won't say it was necessarily my counsel, but we've motivated each other to become better, and we've decided that perhaps it's time for him to show Ring of Honor exactly what he can do, not just in the legal avenue, but in the ring as well. Maybe he's been playing possum this whole time. I wouldn't want to suggest that necessarily.
I'd like to see the x-rays, and I might have some different thoughts about that, but Roddy slips away. TD thought he had the side headlock, but Strong was able to slip out, get back to the vertical base. All right, so of course, apparently now with, and some of those comments that I saw that were attributed to you, recent YouTube video, I'm wondering if RD is even having second thoughts about that. I kind of got the idea that you were kind of pushing him to continue on.
But that tone implies some sort of...
I don't know. Listen, I've been in my time, you know, a girl might have caught my attention and I might have done some things.
No, Kevin Kelly.
I'm just saying.
That is a baseless accusation.
All right.
How dare you imply that there is anything untoward about excuse me, about the relationship? I'm all flustered.
Just the idea of that. All right, listen, I have to go there because, you know, listen, it's simple as the birds and the bees. I don't... Leg drop from Caprice. Hey, Caprice is going to be joining me later on in commentary. Might be talking about a big win here, but not yet. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really glad that you joined me because there is so much that is going on. You know, and has there been... It seems as if everyone is lining up to have legal issue with Nigel McGuinness. Is there it's a conga line virtually outside his office. Wait a minute, snap suplex.
Nigel McGuinness has run wild. He's been unchecked in Ring of Honor for so long now. And it's not necessarily my influence, not necessarily my presence. Ooh. However, I've made myself available for service, for legal services.
Yeah, so are you an ambulance chaser like R.D. Evans? That's RD's MO. Come on.
Truly, you really need to consider some of these things you say, Kevin. It's slanderous.
Well, again, you know,
untrue.
I guess get in line, sue somebody else. Hey, tag made. Roddy's hit. Oh, right in the chest. And Roddy's reputation precedes him. One of the all-time best. Mr. ROH. What a resume. What a career he's compiled. Going for the double knee gut buster, but Antonio Thomas had it scouted. Snaps the neck, but now needs to follow up. Following up indeed. Do you, I know that Outlaw Inc., of course, since they've come into ROH, that's probably something I'm sure there's legal briefs being fired off and, you know, writs and all kinds of. How are you addressing this legally?
The fact that they're here at all, of course, initially, yes, we can point to Prince Nana. He can't be held responsible for his actions. He's a maniac.
Thomas now following up. A rather indifferent slap. Leg hook. Roddy cracked him in the rib cage to force the break. Man, Antonio Thomas's chest is blistered because of the chops from Roderick Strong. But now,
Artie Evans and I are very familiar with Prince Nana. They have a whole history. We know that he can't be held responsible for anything.
RD completely swindled Prince Nana out of the embassy, out of his fortune.
Like I said, he's not necessarily a forward thinker. I'm sure that perhaps maybe Prince Nana didn't realize what he was unleashing on Ring of Honor. It's Nigel McGuinness who's been able to just continue to allow Outlaw Inc. to show up, to appear in this ring.
Well, we'll see. They're part of the action here tonight.
Which is a disgrace. It's a travesty. There's absolutely no way these men should be receiving a paycheck from Ring of Honor.
Elbow smash, and the promise goes down. Drop kick. Trying to find some relief, some distance. Distance created by Caprice. Hang on now, Roddy. Oh, down right on top. I guess TD's going to come get some. Wait, underneath the elbow. And now TD on top. Kadarius thrown to the outside. Roderick. Hang on. Spectacular dive from Caprice Coleman.
Have you ever seen the barrister come off the top rope? It's a beautiful thing.
Well,
you're going to see a whole lot more of that, I promise.
So RD Evans is going to rehabilitate from his injuries.
Yes.
His broken hand.
Yes.
And he's going to continue to pursue his in-ring career.
Absolutely.
And you are going to be handling all of his legal business.
Well, I have to. He has to completely devote.
Hey, this one is over, I think, too. Oh, he got to the rope.
He's going to need to completely devote himself to his in-ring career, and that's a decision that I fully support. Why not come at Ring of Honor from all avenues? The intellectual and the physical.
That splash was amazing from Caprice, no doubt about it. Somehow, Thomas was able to get that leg up. But I'm telling you, Caprice and Cedric know if they get one opportunity, one clean shot at the tag team titles, they believe in their heart of hearts they can unseat the champions of the gold. And will that be Red Dragon or will that be Lethal and Elgin? We'll find out later tonight in our main event.
I mean, honestly, speaking about, like, how can you compare someone like them to a team like Red Dragon? Look at what our tag team division is like in Ring of Honor. Marshall Law, for example.
Well, let's leave them out of the equation for right now. Let's focus on what we have. We've got the hotly contested tag team division. Caprice came up empty there with the big attempt. Now Roddy with the enziguri. Down goes the promise. Here comes Roddy. Knocking everybody down. Antonio Thomas comes back in. Roddy slips through. The knee strike. Precise. The elbow smash. Watch out now. When Roddy switches gears, there is nobody better. Here comes superplex. All the way down. Roderick Strong is on fire tonight. I've never seen him better. He looks more motivated than ever. That was the nearest of near falls. Was it 2? Was it 3? Referee says 2. The fight continues. And now, going for the Gibson driver. TD slips out. Comes underneath with some of those capoeira kicks that he's so well known of.
I don't understand how some of Tadarius' offense is sanctioned in Ring of Honor in a professional wrestling match.
Blind tag. Thomas comes in now. Everybody's tried to have an answer for Roderick in this matchup. They've yet to figure him out. Knee to the midsection. Tight. Power slam. 2. No. Quick float over. Submission hold. He's got it locked in. Will Roderick tap out? Well, we know Caprice is there to break it up.
Now, as I was saying, I mean, it's inevitable that Marshall Law and Red Dragon might meet one day in the ring. We'll deal with that, but at least I can respect them as a tag team. I can respect the tag teams in Ring of Honor, not outlawing their invaders, their hooligans.
Down goes Caprice, jumping knee, right on the button. Thomas comes in. Everybody's trying to hit the big high-risk move, but it's Roderick with the double knee gutbuster. And very quickly, he's trying to apply the stronghold. If he hooks the stronghold, he'll win. He's got it. He's got it locked in. He's got the stronghold locked in. There may be no choice but to tap out. Roderick's on fire here in Baltimore.
The winner of the match, Mr. ROH, Roderick Strong.
I don't know what it is about Roderick Strong tonight. Roderick Strong is fired